Hey everybody, it's Jane Johnston with the Bar Hill Group at Remax Camosun. I'm here for your market update. I thought I'd just explain what's going on and let you know about what's going on in the market today in Victoria, BC. I just thought I'd start with a quick summary and then we'll get into our PowerPoint. So, a total of 510 properties sold in the Victoria Real Estate Board, 38.9% fewer than the 835 properties that sold in January of 2021. And this is a 16.7% decrease from June of 2022, so last month. Sales of condos were also down 39.4% compared to July 2021, with 172 units sold. And sales of single family homes decreased 35.9% from July of 2021 to 254 sold. So what does this mean? We're going to look at the market overall, and let's get started and see when we dive in how this is showing. So what I'm calling this is a shift is on, because we've definitely gone from a peak, which was in February, to now. And over the past week, we had 214 sales and 98 went pending. So now we're less than 50% sales with 117 price changes. So I would say last year we had maybe 10 to 15. Now we're up over 100. So it just goes to show you what a shift is happening. And then you can see a lot of sales happening, 279. Those are sales that completed in the past 2 to 3 months that were contracted 2 to 3 months ago. And expired, so 85 of those expired. And what those mean is either they were relisted or the sellers have decided not to sell at this time. Net unconditional sales over the past week have been, this is a summary for July, 510 compared to 835 for July of 2021. And new listings, we had 1,101, and that's compared to 971 for last year. So pretty equal. But overall, active listings were at 2,162 compared to 1,270. So definitely a shift there in an upward tick. And you can see this here in this graph too, total active listings. We are quite high, almost where we were 2 years ago. So looking strong in terms of overall listings, up over just 2,000. I love this graph. This shows the number of new listings compared to the number of sales. And you can see the ratio here of where the list to sale was. And 2 years ago, we were very consistently averaging about 1,000 sales a month. And that was completely insane. And now we're down to just under 600. So that's more of a normal market. And what I'm seeing here is more of a return to where we were before. And the list to sale ratio is more consistent as well. And as we see the number of new listings in the July market there, and we're seeing the sales coming down. This is a normal trend in summer as people start to go on holiday, and I expect that it will pick up in the fall. The sales to active listing ratio, this is what we're looking at in that graph, but now we're just looking at the ratio itself, and we've definitely shifted, and we are in a balanced market now, and so expect the days on market to extend, expect buyers to want to negotiate down. Things are changing, folks, and so we have to change with them. Single family homes. Wow, what a dip. We are now from a high of 1.45 now to just over 1.2. Now, I will tell you that looking at houses under $1 million, there were hardly any even just 2 months ago. And now we have 15 to 20. So people are having more choice. And if you want to know what's going on in your area, it's going to vary specifically. This is looking at the market as a whole. But definitely there's been a dip in single family home prices. Condo prices, they're not really following as much. And year over year, actually, we're still up. So doing well. We're just under 600,000 now. And a year ago, we were about 500,000. So this is awesome. Great for anybody who has an investment. And I expect that market to continue to be strong as the number of people moving in to UVic and Camosun happens, and student housing is short because we still have a backlog of students coming into university and colleges over the past 2 years who did not attend, including my kids. And so they're going to be looking for housing. Row townhomes, we always tell you how these fluctuate. This is because they're not a huge segment of the market. So they've been going up and down and basically staying consistent over the past 6 months, but year over year, we're still up and doing strong. All right, so I just thought I'd explain this graph, this chart. And I'm just going to look at the major numbers here. And this is because we really want to see how we are compared to last month. So single family homes over last month were down 18.8% in the number of units sold. So that's the volume sold. And price wise, we're down 11.8% to 1.199, $128,000. And over last year, we're up 1.8. So these are listings that contracted 2 to 3 months ago. So this is where these numbers are coming. I do believe that right now, when we're negotiating, these numbers are changing a little more actively. And then the median number, we're actually up over last year at 3.9%. And our median now is $1,050,000 for single family homes over Greater Victoria. So condos, we are at 172 units sold. This is down 14.9% from last month and down 39.4% from last year. And so this means we're looking for a mild correction here. And as I said, I do expect it to round out a little upward as we head towards the end of August and September. And then we'll really see where we're heading when the school housing market actually evens itself out. So units sold last month was 202. This month was very strong at 172. So not bad, not bad. Row townhouses, units sold was 43. This is compared to 66 last month and 89 this month last year. So we're halfway in townhomes, so not the volume that you would expect. All right, so going to the next graph. What do I expect to happen? Well, I'm finding that sellers are still sort of sticking to the April market and thinking that things are going to be strong. But buyers are starting to get a little petulant. I'm finding that in negotiating with them, they're coming in below asking. And when sellers are countering, the buyers are walking away. So there's been a shift in power, folks. And we really need to pay attention. We need to be collaborative in the way that we're negotiating, and we need to find a win-win for everyone. All right, so stay tuned. Don't forget, next Monday, we have at 10 a.m. our show, the Victoria Real Estate Show. Myself and Andrew Plank host it every Monday morning at 10 a.m., and we'd love for you to join us and find out what's going on in the Victoria real estate market. All right, you guys. Have a great day.